guys, what's up? And today we are going to be making flan. I know I haven't posted many videos in a while, so I think I'm just going to start posting regularly again, like every Sunday. So make sure to look for more videos. So we're going to make flan, and our first ingredient is 1 cup of sugar. Step 2, you're going to get a saucepan, and you're going to turn your stove on to about medium-low heat, and then you're gonna put the cup of sugar inside the pan, and you're gonna wait till that gets brown and melted. So while that's cooking, we're gonna set the oven to 350 degrees. So also while that's cooking, we can, so you wanna have 3 eggs. Ooh, shit. Okay, we're gonna get 3 eggs, and you're gonna put that into a bowl, and you're going to beat those eggs together until it's nice and beat together. Yeah, that's pretty well combined. And following it, you're gonna get a can of evaporated milk. Pour that in, and then you're gonna add in a can of condensed milk. And you're gonna put in a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And you're gonna beat that together until it's all smooth. Okay, I'm gonna put our glass bowl in the oven, because that's what our flan is gonna be in. Because if you pour hot melted sugar into a cold pan, then the sugar will harden right away, and it won't give you time to swirl around the pan, which is what we're trying to do. So as you can see, the sugar's ready, it's all melted. And we're going to take our pan out of the oven. Pour this in. Swirl it around. As you can see, that's getting really hard pretty fast. So if it was, yeah, there you go. Guys, I really recommend actually making flan. This is so fun. You like coat all that around the edges. Okay, now that your sugar is all coated around our bowl, which was super fun by the way, you're going to put it inside of a big aluminum pan thing, and then you're gonna fill it with your mixture of the custard mixture. Pour all of it in, and then we're gonna fill up this with a water bath. And if you don't know what a water bath is, a water bath is where you put water under something in a bigger bowl. And for a lot of custards and like cheesecakes, they can't use dry heat, so they have to use more moist heat, and the water helps get the air in the oven moist. So you probably want to get your faucets warm, because you want warm water instead of cold water. And you're just gonna fill it about, this is a really important step, about halfway that your bowl is, because you do not want it to boil over and go into your dessert. So our water's gonna be warm. So you see this pan? It's covered with all that melted sugar that just hardened. So it's gonna be a pain in the butt to get off. You're scratching with a spatula, and that's just gonna ruin your spatula. So I have a chef tip for you. So you're gonna fill your pan up, or your saucepan up with water. So after it's filled about halfway with water, or 3/4 full, then you're going to put it back on the stove and bring it to a boil. And you're gonna do that a few times and it'll almost guaranteed get out all that sticky melted sugar. So now that our water's pretty warm or kind of in more of a hot stage, then if you have one of the faucets that extend like this, then you can just bring it over to your pan. Or if you don't have that, you can just fill up a bowl and then dump it in, but whatever you prefer. And so if you have one of these, you're just gonna turn it on very lightly and you're gonna fill it halfway. And you really wanna watch for that to get not a perfect halfway point. Okay, so now we're gonna carry this to the oven. You should get some help. As you can see, we got a little bit of water splashed in. Now you're gonna bake it in the oven for 1 hour. Alright, so I'm pulling off the sugar, and I really recommend you guys should use this because look how well it's using. Look how well it's doing. It's like just pulling it completely off the bottom just by kind of boiling the water and pouring it back out. It's just getting all that sugar off the bottom, which is very, very nice if you've made suckers before. Alright, look what we just did. We dumped out the water and it only took 1 try, and we didn't even have to bring the water to a boil. So it's perfect. Alright, I just took it out of the oven. It looks beautiful, and there's a ping pong tournament going on downstairs. But you're gonna wait for this to completely cool, and as you can see, it looks so good. Just jiggles. I just want to slap it. But yeah, hope yours turns out like this too. So we just let it sit and completely cool. So it's been sitting for about 3 hours, and you can see it's completely cold and it looks really good. So you're just going to flip that out on a really big plate like this because you don't want like all that liquid on the bottom to get everywhere. So I'm gonna need help from my mom to help me do this. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. You can see on the bottom of the pan, there's still some of that harder stuff. For a nice topping, you can put on some whipped cream and some cinnamon. So for those of you who don't know what flan is a traditional Mexican dessert. And as you can see, it's more of like a vanilla flavored. And I was first introduced to flan when I was like 7, and we went to a Mexican restaurant. And my parents ordered it, so we all got to try, and I fell in love with it. So I'm gonna try a bite and see how this one compares to the one I got at the restaurant. Oh, that's so good. So the whipped cream really gives a really nice flavor to it, and the texture is really good. It's a really nice custard. I would really like the flavor. The top is it's sweeter. the cinnamon really adds a nice little flavor. And then, so yeah, I think that's the best flan I've ever had. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video, and make sure to check out my other videos, and also check out my Instagram. My Instagram that's also called Finny's World. Bye.
So then, I think I should be the cameraman.